Hello Pisces, welcome to Lotus Heart Tarot. We are going to dive right in. We're going to get into the nitty and the gritty. I'm calling this a yes or no reading, but it's not really. I think that's a little misleading. I don't know. This is that new kind of reading that I've been doing. And I want to call it something else, but I don't know what to call it. Maybe I'll call it a nitty-gritty reading. I don't know. But trigger warning, it can sometimes bring out some pretty harsh things into light. So, I will try to warn you if I see anything. But anyway, I would just like to say thank you to those of you who have subscribed to my channel. I deeply appreciate it. And to those of you who regularly comment, like, and share, I just am very appreciative of your support. To those of you who are new here, welcome, welcome. We're going to dive right into your reading. Keep in mind this is general, so take what resonates and leave the rest. For Pisces, for Pisces, for Pisces. Okay. Okay, yeah. I thought I couldn't tell. Okay. Guys. Okay. Pisces, I swear, you guys really have people, I feel like, who are around you. It might surprise you, it might shock you, who is actually pretty envious of you. You have this envy and this hater kind of energy. And, sometimes, when you're someone who's authentic and true to yourself, you wouldn't have it any other way. Sometimes you don't realize how people who don't feel comfortable doing that, or who were raised to believe that that wasn't okay, people who are afraid to not conform, even if it's forcing them to cut parts of themselves off in order to fit in, you don't realize that people can honestly be jealous of your willingness to live in the truth. And, we're taught to believe, oh, people could be jealous because your house is bigger than theirs, or your clothes are better than theirs, or your car is better than theirs. But the things that really get underneath people's skin is when you are something that they would like to be and can't. And that's the energy that I feel here. I'm not sure if you have more than one person. Part of me feels like for some of you, you definitely have love coming in. You definitely have something really remarkable coming in. And I think, there may be people in your environment. This can even be family members. I mean, I see this with mothers and daughters. I see this with, friends. I see this with all kinds of people. But yeah, you might be surprised. It's almost as if I feel like something is going to start working out for you, Pisces, that hasn't worked out for you in a long time. And you're going to see who's really happy for you, genuinely happy for you, and who is not. And what is that movie where they kept a notebook and they said really nasty things about people in it? It's kind of like, I almost feel like what is coming in towards you may want people who have actually overtly in the past not liked you or have said bad things about you to now kind of want to sit next to you. And it's like they want to just forget what happened here. I also think that for some of you, there is an ex that's a bit jealous who is kind of the same way, like, oh, hey, they may see you attracting someone new or starting something with someone new, and they may be like, oh wait, no, like let's just pretend all that didn't happen. There are people around you who make bad choices. You may have too at one point. You may have been a part of that group, but then now you're like, I'm going my own way. What is this envy? Yeah, you have on this envy, you have stuck inside your head, brain freeze, overthink it. I think that this could be an ex, or this could be, yeah, I honestly, I get that it's kind of like an ex who really, they just shut down, they got stuck. Yeah, see, there's someone in your environment who just is so envious that you're someone, I really get like close to you, like family member, friend. This isn't something where it's like start looking at people like that. I'm not encouraging that at all. It's like you might know it, or it may be becoming obvious because good things may start really happening for you, and this person may find it impossible to be happy for you. They may also be like, oh, I just love you and I'm just looking out for you. Be careful here. Be careful about that. But they're watching you fulfill your own heart's desire and be brave. Oh my God. On this burning evidence, that reminded me of whatever, is that Mean Girls or something like that, the movie? Whereas it's almost like there could have even been a group of people that were talking bad about you or wouldn't let you in or acted like they were too good for you, who's now like maybe seeing your star rising or seeing something, some opportunity, or even I feel like a change in your reputation, or it's like something really good. I'm actually even seeing the news, and so that doesn't necessarily literally mean you're going to be on the news, but and I don't even know if that's a good thing anymore, but it's kind of like other people are taking interest in you or something, or suddenly it's really, you're really cool, or I don't know what that's about, but it literally says the best medicine, getting the real scoop. And you know how they say the best revenge is a life well lived, and that's this energy. It's like they're seeing it. You're not expecting whatever's coming in. In fact, you may be feeling a bit tired, or it's like you may have already discounted all the options. Literally, oh my God. Sometimes, you guys, I get the weirdest impressions, but you know how those price guns, like I haven't seen one in a million years. Like I would never think about this, but I see like marking down every item, and it's like, yeah, every item's already marked down. Like I don't think I'm going to sell anything, or you know what I mean? Or it's like I've already discounted all those items, or it's like I've already taken the loss, I've already acknowledged that there's nothing there for me, or you know, I've already met all that whole group of people and I'm not interested in anyone. I'm telling you, there's either a late night conversation or something random that happens. There's something here where it's like something comes in from an unexpected place and you're not looking for it, that's for sure. And I had this girlfriend in college, and we'd go out, and she would say, like, you know, the best way to pick up a guy is to just not look your best. And she was like, but I'm a girl, like I want to look my best. She was beautiful. She kind of looked like Mariah Carey. She actually looked a lot like Mariah Carey. People used to say that all the time. And she would be like, but I want to look my best, except she was quite a bit taller and a track athlete. And she was like, I want to look my best. Like, I want to be attractive. Like, I do it for myself. But when she did, she was so intimidating. And I almost feel, for whatever reason, I was reminded of that. I haven't thought about that in years. But if we went out and she was in a baseball hat and a ponytail, like, literally everyone would talk to her. So I don't know. But anyway, what I am getting from that is that you're literally just kind of like in a mode where, I don't want to say it's like survival mode, but it's kind of just like you're not expecting anything. You know, you're not particularly like manifesting or hoping. Your focus isn't really on your dreams or your desires. And it's like something sort of happens by chance. And it might be even that you're open to something because you're a little bit run down, or because you're a little bit tired, like your defenses aren't completely up, or, you know, if you have cast aside something in the past or something like that, or you have discounted everything there, it may be where you're like, well, hold on a minute, and you're seeing something, you're just in an energy where you're able to see something that you were not able to see before, or something like that. It's really interesting energy. And then you have, yes, golden opportunity, clouds lifting, clear skies. So let me ask about this. I do feel like this is new, or I don't know, maybe you have some connection with this person. What is this? What are we talking about here, Spirit? Okay. You have, okay, guys, you have a relationship coming in. Maybe you're traveling. Maybe you have some kind of opportunity to travel. Maybe you've even put distance between you and a particular person. Distance isn't always physical, right? It can be emotional, it can be a boundary, it can be something. You have text message on the bottom of the deck. Man, I am now, with this particular energy that I'm sitting with right here, I am feeling like someone that you've already discounted or you've already written off from your past. And it doesn't feel like you wrote them off like they're a bad person, or they hurt you, or they ripped your guts out with a plastic spoon. It feels like, you know, someone that you knew, or that you had possibly some kind of connection with, and things just didn't work out. It may have even been long distance. Or one of you may have moved, or circumstances may have changed, or, you know, something like that. There wasn't maybe like a super significant reason for a breakup. That person may be sending you some kind of communication or a text message specifically. Or it's like they may be saying, there may be someone reaching out to you being like, oh, hey, I noticed that you live blah, blah, blah now. I'm actually going to be heading through there on my way here. Do you want to grab a cup of coffee or something like that? I don't know. This is super specific, and I usually don't do super specific, but like this is really coming through in this way. And it's like, you may not be feeling your best. You may not look your best. You may not have a lot of time for this or whatever. But it's kind of like, maybe just throw your hair in a ponytail and put a baseball hat on, whether you're a man or a woman, you know? You just kind of are like, all right, well, I don't really have any expectations or hopes, or I'm not really, it's not something that you get super wound up about, or super nervous about, or super like anxious about. It's just like, all right, cool, fine. You know what I mean? And it's almost as if there's more of a what could it hurt, rather than like, oh my gosh, I'm so excited. And you have divine intervention here, and you have relationship and wedding. So And I'm also getting travel and wedding together. So some of you may be traveling to go to a wedding, and you may be meeting someone unexpectedly, just really not thinking that you're going to meet someone there, and then meeting someone there. I just keep getting unexpectedly, unexpectedly, unexpectedly. And just kind of like, man, I'm not even having my finest moment. Like, I don't even look my best right now. You know, I don't know why that's important, but it does keep coming through. So let me see if I can get anything with these. It may even be that at the time you were in a relationship with this person, you were surrounded by people who were haters and who were envious. And the person may have just been like, this is too difficult, or they may have allowed some kind of external interference in the situation. Okay, the damage has already been done, and I don't know how to pick the pieces up. I've been in my head about you constantly. See, it really can be where this person was influenced by people around the situation that were haters, that were envious. Could have been their family, because I keep getting that energy. Can be friends, can be both, can be everything. And then on the bottom of the deck, it says, I know the clock is ticking for us. Won't you wait for me? So I think it may have been that this person may have gotten overwhelmed, or may have kind of let outside influences sort of mess up what was going on here between you in the past. Or it may have even been like this person was like, you know, I kind of like Pisces, and everybody was like, oh no, man, no. And so they just sort of let the opportunity pass by, and they didn't do anything about it. And now they're like, oh man, you know what I mean? Those are very super specific scenarios, and I get that. So it's not going to be that for everyone. It may just be a past person coming back. There may be interference from outside in that connection. However your case may be, take what resonates and leave the rest. It is just really coming through this specifically, all right? So let's dive into the tarot and see what is happening. What is this person thinking about Pisces? Just show me the general energy of this person. What is the general energy of this person? Okay. We have the Ten of Swords and the King of Swords as their general energy, with the Ace of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. All right. This is someone who's an overthinker. There's so many cards that are telling me this. They may also be someone, again, the swords are what people say and are thoughts and words, right? And so with that Ten of Swords, it's like there was some kind of difficult ending here as a result of either this person overthinking or outside influence, like words that other people were saying. They let it get to them. And it's like with the King of Swords, they get this. They understand this, and they have learned and they have grown from it. The King of Swords is where we have mastered that kind of swords energy, right? Bubba. And so, you know, this person is coming in to, you see this, sorry, I am expecting a delivery, and I don't know if that's it, but I apologize in advance. You see this bubble around his head. It's like, you know what, I'm ready. That's like a bubble of enlightenment, right? It's a bubble of clear thinking of like, oh, I see it clearly now. I've learned from it. I've grown from it. Or, you know, I can at least see it for what it was and the harm that it caused and how I was misled, or possibly even how this ending was avoidable. Or even how I caused or contributed to the ending. The King of Swords is someone who wants to do the right thing. They act in alignment with their mind. And this is, I feel, someone who has something to say. And with the Ace of Pentacles, this is like a new beginning, a solid and stable new beginning. So let me just take a clarifier on this Swords energy here. Because it's like, not only did they go through the sword cycle, but it's like they put you through the sword cycle. They took you through the sword cycle. Like, you know, I feel someone, it doesn't have like, I feel guilty around it or anything like that, but it's like this person is seeing all sides. I just keep getting that. It's like their perspective has really changed. Like they realized that it wasn't just affecting themselves. Wow, okay. Here shows up the King of Pentacles. Some of you may be dealing with an air sign, obviously, or potentially a Leo. You have the Strength card there. So you have the King of Pentacles and the Six of Cups on this King of Swords. I feel like what he wants to say here is that, you know, I have overcome this lower vibrational tendency that I had to listen to other people or to overthink things. Like I've really been working on it. I see it for what it is. I understand the effect or the role that it's played in me and in this relationship. I understand what it cost us. And with the King of Pentacles and the Six of Cups, it's kind of this energy of like, you know, I can't stop thinking about you. I'm in a different place in my life now, and I can't stop thinking about you. This could be like a real super duper past person, like from childhood, or you've known this person since you were in a different place in your life even. But this person with the King of Pentacles and the King of Swords, it's like the first thing that this person, they want to talk with the King of Swords. They want to tell you the this what they have learned, what they're now seeing. They want to focus forward, not in the past. I think they want to atone for this or acknowledge this or say that they've learned from it and overcome it. But it's like they want to present themselves in a different way. They want to let you know, for one thing, you're not forgotten. They haven't stopped thinking about you. You've been on their mind. They consider you in high regard with the Six of Cups. And with the King of Pentacles, they just feel more solid and stable. They just feel like they're in a different place in their life, maybe one where they're finally able to offer something a lot more substantial. With the Seven of Cups here, it's like, it's kind of saying, you know, my energy before was an energy of, you know, too many options, too many things in front of my face, too many priorities, too many different decisions on different directions that I wanted to go. And I just wasn't very centered and grounded, and I didn't know myself very well. You know what I mean? This Seven of Cups is also telling me this person's been fantasizing about this for a while. They've been daydreaming about having this conversation and about kind of presenting this offer, this opportunity to you. So it may have been something that they have always wanted. Yeah. Like they've been thinking about this for a long time. Look at this. Yeah, you got, oh my God. The World and the Ace of Wands. Oh my Lord. Look at this. The Tower, the Devil, the Two of Swords, and the Ace of Swords. Where was that energy where it was like that person got stuck because of their thinking? Here you have it, and they have broken through this. So, all right, this person's intention is to come towards you, really offering you something genuine and authentic here. You know, they definitely are on a mission. They definitely have some very strong ideas in mind. With the World card and the Ace of Wands, it's like they had to stop being, it's like, I don't want to say they had to stop being a certain way, but they had to get through a cycle. And, you know, it may have even been, because how I feel is like, it's something they always wanted, it just wasn't the right time. They weren't in the right place in their life. They weren't who they needed to be. You may have Pisces even seen the potential in this person, and they just didn't see it in themselves. And now it's kind of like, okay, I had to get through that on my own. I had to figure out that I was worthy, or that, you know, I had insecurities that I needed to look at and deal with that King of Pentacles there. They certainly have, right? Because they're in an energy where they're very solid and stable and abundant and ready to commit. That King of Pentacles tells us that this person is in a place now where they are ready for that kind of like level of connection. With the World card, it also tells me that they have made a different choice. They are starting to choose their own desire. I did get a lot of energy around people who conform, or people who just want to have a lot of friends, or just want everyone to like them in the beginning. That could have been them. That could have been other people around you. But there's just this need, now they're like, I'm okay being my own person. I know what I want, and I am ready to acknowledge and admit it. You had the Ace of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck there, Pisces, and now you have the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Swords showing. So again, you know, the other day you got all 4 aces, and you're really working on it hard here. You know, you're 75% in the way there. So I feel like this person is saying, I had to close out that cycle, and I had to take control of my soul purpose or my own desires. Like, I had to be willing to say, you know what, I want this. Like, you know, and it is about me in this moment, or, you know, I am pursuing this. I feel this second wave of haters and envious energy coming here with this energy. It's like, in the past, people may have been kind of envious of you. And now I feel like people may be kind of envious of this person. And I just don't think this person cares. With the World card, I feel this like serious closure on that energy of caring about what other people think or how they feel. When it comes to a particular, especially like group of people, it's kind of like, I am responsible. Like, this is my life, and I am responsible for making my own dreams come true, is how I'm reading that Ace of Wands. It's a very strong energy. And then you have the Tower with the Devil and the Two of Swords and the Ace of Swords. It's kind of like this acknowledgement of someone who really like allowed themselves to get stuck in a way of thinking to not make decisions, right? And it's almost as if it's like, well, if I just can never see it clearly. We do that intentionally sometimes, you know, as people will say, well, I'm so confused, I don't know what to do. And it's like, you know what to do. You're not that confused. If you sat on it for a minute and really just allowed it to be, without letting your mind get so involved and have so much say, it would be very, very clear to you. But there can sometimes be an advantage to, I'm so confused, I don't know what I want. You know, I'm not responsible for what happens here because I'm confused. And you can't fault me for being confused. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, it's like, no, I can't fault you for anything. But you can sure fault yourself when you look back on this moment, when you had an opportunity and you chose to not even rise up to meet the decision-making process. You know what I mean? I can't be too harsh here because the Two of Swords is a card of Libra, and I am a Libra, and I do get in the Two of Swords myself. But it can be a very self-serving energy. And with the Devil there, it's kind of saying to me, it's an energy that I use to serve myself, right? If I can't decide, if I'm so confused, if this and if that, then I'm not at fault for hurting someone's feelings. I'm not at fault if, you know, someone walks away or someone gets hurt or I don't get what I want. You know, it's kind of like, well, I couldn't make up my mind. You know what I mean? And I can live with that because that it's not really something, you know, to take accountability for, except it really is, because a non-decision is a decision. But with the Tower here, and the Ace of Swords flanking this energy of the Two of Swords and the Devil, it's kind of like, oh, holy crap. You know, remember that divine intervention card? Well, that's kind of what this is. It's like where the universe is like, I am not going to let you sit in this space anymore. I'm not going to let you indulge lower vibrational energies within yourself that just don't want to take accountability for what happens next by not making a decision or by clinging to confusion. I'm going to make it real clear for you. The Tower and the Ace of Swords, okay? I am going to take one on the Devil and the Tower, because I just don't, I don't leave those guys uncovered, but... Oh, geez Louise. Devil is being clarified by the King of Swords, and the Tower is being clarified by the Strength card. And on the bottom of the deck, you literally have the Ace of Pentacles. So this is definitely, you know, a very consistent reading with a lot of confirmation in it already. What this person learned, that enlightenment, right, that I was talking about from this Tower and this Ace of Swords moment, is actually something. It's like you can't unsee it once you see it. You know, you can't unknow it once you know it. It's like, oh wow, no, that's perfectly clear. This energy here is the catalyst for this person to come forward, to actually finally say what they want to say, or to finally sort of even say, I'm in a different space in my life. I'm in a space in my life where I am willing to make my own decisions for myself, or to say I desire this, and to take the opportunity when it's presented to me. And I happen to be moving through this area, and I knew you were here, and so like I really wanted to take this opportunity to talk. I didn't want to let this go by. Woo! Okay. This person is coming in hot. Oh my God. You have the Knight of Swords, the Tower, and the Devil in reverse, with the Queen of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. Wowie zowie. All right, this person's coming in hot. I mean, you know, the Knight of Swords clarifying the world in this Ace of Wands. It's like, I'm not going to waste any time. Now that I know, now that I finally closed out that cycle, now that I have this opportunity with a new cycle, I'm going to take full advantage of it. I'm going to, you know, I'm going to just go for it and see what happens here. With the Devil and the Tower in reverse with the Queen of Pentacles upright, this is like, I am not... First of all, the Devil and the Tower in reverse is a bit like an ego death. You know, it's a bit of a dark night of the soul kind of energy, but just by itself. And with the Queen of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck, and we saw the King of Pentacles, and you guys keep getting the Queen and King of Pentacles, this is one of those energies where it's like, what has happened within me to where I have really freed myself from this stuckness, or from this lower vibrational tendency I had to sort of reach a blockage point or a stuck point, or maybe even let other people make my decisions for me. It's like I now understand that there are things that are valuable, that you don't want to lose, that when they come into your life, you need to hold on to them. And with the Queen of Pentacles here, it's like saying, you know, I see your value. I understand who you are. I understand what you're capable of. I understand that you're probably the person that I would spend my entire life looking for if I didn't already know who you were. Kind of energy is really what it is. The Tower and the Devil. Wow. Three of Cups. This person, it may have been a group of friends. It may have been a time in their life. You know, it may have been a time in their life where they were really focused on having fun, having a good time. Or they were more focused on their friends, or their friendships were really important to them, or there was some kind of relationship here that interfered that was important to this person at the time. The thing is, this person with the 9 of Wands and the Devil in reverse, they could not let go. They actually could not let go. You know, with the 8 of Cups, the Chariot, and the High Priestess in reverse, it's almost this energy of the things that I should have walked away from, I stayed with. The things that I should have moved toward, I froze on. And my intuition told me, and I just ignored it, flat out. The reason that I'm here is because I haven't been able to let this go. We already saw that 6 of Cups, and that 6 of Cups was strong. And even the 7 of Cups, where this person's been fantasizing about doing this for some period of time. Wow, the Hermit. Oh my God. Guys, I just give up. I give up. This reading, it was like, when you get this many cards confirming itself, it's like, and especially, I literally just said to you that 6 of Cups is so strong. That energy was so strong. Like, they have been thinking about you this entire time. And they're done thinking about it. They have taken the time. I mean, this is Virgo season right here, and here's the Hermit. They have taken their time to really consider, what do I want? How do I want to see myself? How do I want to see my life? What do I want my life to be about? Do I want it to be about these kind of superficial friendships or these relationships that are happy and fun in the moment? When I have this Queen of Pentacles energy, when I have someone so clearly so valuable, so nurturing, so solid, so stable, so dependable, available, why would I snooze on that? And it's someone that I can't let go of. I mean, I feel this person really tried to just cut it off and go back to their daily life. I feel like they almost felt like, well, if I just don't ever make a decision, Pisces will make a decision and Pisces will leave, and then I won't have it on my hands. That's what I'm saying. In the beginning of this reading, I got this feeling about the ending of this relationship. It's kind of like, it wasn't like, oh, we hate each other, blah, blah, blah. It's like, I don't know. It's like, maybe distance got between you. Maybe distance grew between you because this person really turned their focus more to their friends and spent less time with you. And it just sort of gradually petered out or fizzled out or whatever. Like, I don't know. But it's kind of, it's like this person has literally been thinking about it. And I get, even with this like little daisy in the frame, it's like something that they have held on to in their heart. Like, I even get like this person may go on your Instagram and look at your pictures or your Facebook or whatever it is, and just really be like, you know, holding that up as like, yeah, that person's perfect. And like, what else I'm getting is, she loves me, or he loves me not, she loves me not. You know, that energy of like just looking and wondering, like, how does the other person feel still after this time? But I keep getting, it's like this person, like, time has passed and they don't want any more time to pass. Like, they know that time is an issue here. I know the clock is ticking for us. Won't you wait for me, it says. All right. Knight of Swords is a very fast-moving energy, guys. This person fantasizes all the time. This card was kind of coming out in reverse. It was like spinning, which matters to me because it's something that changes. You have the Seven of Cups on the bottom of the deck. This person is definitely fantasizing about this moment where they finally come in and they finally tell you, okay, I've been thinking about you this whole time. Now, I think that this person, what has influenced them in the past too, has been their own insecurity or their own kind of lack mindset. Can be a fear of intimacy, can be a fear of abandonment. It's some kind of fear, probably stems from childhood. May have something to do with an attachment style. And that kind of gets in this person's way, which when I, as a Libra, channel the energy of the Knight of Swords, it's because I am outrunning fear. I know fear could be a factor, and I do not want fear to catch me. And so, you have seen the Knight of Swords now twice. This is something that this person wants to say before, they become afraid. And with the Queen of Swords on the Six of Cups, it's like this person knows that you may not be 100,000% open to what they have to say, or you're going to be more discerning, at the very least, because they put you through the sword cycle. And I just want to point out, you have the King of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles, the King of Swords, the Queen of Swords, 3 aces, the Strength card twice. There's a lot going on in this reading, just as far as like repeated cards and divine pairs. So this is definitely like a heavy duty soulmate connection here, where there's been some kind of separation and someone is really, 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 I think, planning on coming in to talk to you. I think I'm going to leave this here, you guys, but I think I'm going to go over to my membership channel and just go sign by sign. I'll give you guys messages here, but if you are interested in joining my membership channel, there is in the description box. For those of you who are already members, I hope you'll get a notification that I'm doing this. I hadn't planned on it, but this is just one of those readings where I feel like it's like we need to know. All right, if you are dealing with a water sign, does this situation align with your values and morals? I wish we could go back. Working less will help strengthen your relationship, and it's time for me to heal now. If you're dealing with a fire sign, you're getting, this person is unable to give you all you deserve. I feel so drawn to you. I trusted you. I don't want to let you go. If you're dealing with an earth sign, I can't reach out. I replay our conversations over and over. I wonder how you feel. It is safe to trust the situation. If you're dealing with an air sign, you're getting, I don't react when people mention you. Someone in this connection is gripped by obsessive thoughts. I do love you. I don't know how to feel. All right. Thank you guys so much for joining me. If this reading resonates, please let me know. Like, share, subscribe, comment. I really do love to hear from all of you. And like I said, I'm definitely going to take this over to my members. I'm just going to do a real quick sign by sign. How are they thinking? What are they feeling? What actions are they going to take? And boom. We'll see. All right. If this reading is for you. The whole purpose of my membership channel is to get you as close as I can to a private reading. So if this reading is resonating with you and you want to head over there, there are lots of yes or no questions, oracle cards that you can just intuitively pull and look at and get messages when you need one. And then I do things like this. All right. Until next time, guys, all my best. Always. Bye.